Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my dearest Virgos. Virgo, I'm going to read your energy on the left, your person's energy on the right, and we're going to see what's happening in between you guys right down the middle. Now at any point in time, feel free to swap the energies that I may be picking up on. Also guys, play with time. This could be a past connection, this could be a current situation, this could be an energy that's moving towards you in the next couple of weeks. Now, my dearest fellow Virgos, I'm going to ask that you like this video, subscribe to the channel, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards that I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. And feel free to leave a comment, and don't forget to ring that notification bell if you guys want to get updates when I'm uploading new content, which I am doing quite frequently. All right, so Virgos, you guys are getting the Death card. Some of you might have heavy Scorpio in your chart, or you might be dealing with a Scorpio. You could also be going through a breakup or a separation. It could also be a transformation of your current relationship. All right, so we've got the Six of Voices or the Six of Swords in reverse. So you could be, you could be losing it, Virgos. We could be a little bit up in our head there, a little bit of conflict, all right, about what to do or what's going on, or maybe you're just running into conflict with your person. Now, the Six of Swords in reverse can also tell me that somebody's coming back into your life, so that might have created a little bit of an upset for some of you. So let's go ahead and get into this reading, Virgo. My rising sign is in Virgo, so I feel the Virgo love, and we have Venus in Virgo in reverse showing up there. So it is time to take care of yourselves. Make sure that you guys are meditating, you're praying, you're, taking your walks, you're doing your yoga, whatever it is that you do for your daily practice. Really being vigilant about your health and wellness. Make sure that you guys are grounding or earthing. Okay, getting out in nature or being barefoot, whatever works for you, Virgo, especially if you're feeling imbalanced. All right, so there we go. We have the Five of Cups. So a little bit of heartbreak, sadness, or sorrow. You could be experiencing grief or loss. We have the Nine of Pentacles that Venus and Virgo wanted to come out. And we have the Lovers. Yeah, Virgos, you guys are feeling this relationship really hard because you feel like this is your person, whether it's your divine counterpart, your soulmate, your life partner, the love of your life. So we have the Tower in reverse, the Tower in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, what's going on between you guys? There's that Six of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and we get the Page of Cups. All right, Virgos, so some of you guys, you may be getting an apology. You may be offering an apology or getting a love offer here from somebody. But let's go ahead and look into this. Overall energy, the Muse of Inspiration. So this is the King of Wands energy. This could be your energy, Virgo, especially if you have fire in your chart, Aries, Leo, Sag, or you could be dealing with a fire sign. But what I'm seeing here is look at this mirrored energy. Both of you have quite a passion for one another here. I also feel as if, somebody here is ready for something stable. I see that your person sees you as offering and sees this relationship as a very stable relationship, although I feel like you're going through a bit of a tough time here. Now, you guys are coming out as the Five of Cups. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, you could have that in your chart, or you could just be experiencing what I said earlier, that grief, some sort of sadness, some sort of loss. When we see the Five of Cups, Virgo, it's very important that you pay attention to where is your focus, what is your point of attraction? Because many times we're focusing on what we've lost or what isn't going right, or some sort of negative narrative or paradigm that we've been holding on to. And it's time to release that. It's time to turn around and see that there's a beautiful partnership here. Now, again, I could be picking up on your energy, or I could be picking up on your person's energy. Now, you're seeing your person as the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, okay? And they're seeing you as the Devil in reverse. Now, Virgos, what I'm seeing here with this this energy here on this card is that many of you guys have been stuck on a sort of karmic loop with your person, and this may have led to a separation. Some of you might be sitting there sort of banging your head against the wall, wondering how you can change things, or if you see yourself sort of attracting the same type of person or up against the same sort of lesson, it's time to it's time to really take that inward look, that devil energy in reverse, at what isn't working, what it is you need to release. Some of my Virgos, you're holding on to a past hurt or disappointment, either between you and your person or something that has happened to you in love and relationships in the past. I am getting that some of you may have experienced a loss of a loved one. You know, your person may have transitioned, okay? The Nine of Pentacles in reverse, though, is telling me that you see your person. Maybe your person is dealing with a little bit of codependency. You could also be a little bit in your head, Virgo, a little bit of anxiety if you're not together with your person, that they're getting a lot of attention, okay? But I do feel like, Virgo, your person is actually burying themselves in work. If you haven't heard from them, or you don't know what's going on, or you're wondering, are they out there dating? What I'm seeing is actually your person, if you're not in communication with them, they're actually working. They're actually working quite hard because they're feeling this. They're trying to keep it all together with this Tower card, this separation, this argument, this distance that you guys may be feeling, or if you're just experiencing a little bit of a lull in the relationship or something seems a little bit off, your person is actually, I feel like they're burying their heads in work is what I'm getting. But I feel like you're a little bit worried that here that they might have other offers if you're not in contact with them. And some of you guys, I feel like some sort of issue of clinginess came up between you, Virgo, whether that was you telling your partner, hey, I need a little bit of space. They might have had a very sort of emotional reaction to that. There might have been some sort of conflict around that, or whether it was your person saying that to you. Okay, that's not going to be for all of you, but I am picking up on that. That's some sort of codependency here. Now, codependency comes in lots of different ways, shapes, and forms. You know, it can be somebody who's like calling and nagging and on top of you, maybe even feeling a little bit jealous of you giving any attention to anybody else. For others of you, it could be, you know, that there was actually some issues with like food, alcohol, you know, sex, gambling, spending, whatever it might be. You know, we all have, you know, our different poisons, right? Our different vices here, Virgo. And I see that both of you guys are kind of seeing this, that there was something here that needed to change or needed to give in your relationship because it was becoming unhealthy. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on. But you see this relationship as your person, as your relationship. Okay, with the Lovers card, some of you might be dealing with a Gemini. Remember, Gemini and Virgo energies are very closely linked, so I do feel like there's a tendency here to get stuck in the mental body. With the King of Wands, this is a reminder that you can attract and you can have exactly what you want. But look at that, Temperance in reverse. Somebody here might be dealing with addiction. Somebody might be dealing here with codependency. It could be, you know, it could be outbursts. It could be, you know, it could be anger management. By no means do I condone any sort of violence against one another or abuse. But with the Temperance card in reverse, it could be that there was an argument, there was a dispute, there was an emotional reaction. Again, it could also be literally some sort of addictive behavior. Some of you, your person may have been keeping this from you. You could be married to this person. Look at this. But you do see this person. Wow, look at this. Look at this. So look, oh my goodness, Virgo, look at all of this energy. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful story that's being told. So for those of you guys who are in separation here with this Justice card, I do feel like the pendulum here is going to swing back in your favor. But somebody here needed to sort of learn a lesson about lack, about not having, and about shifting their focus. Some of you, you might have been single for a long time. Okay, and if you're like trying to call in a partner, Spirit's really highlighting this Five of Pentacles energy, loving yourself, feeling whole. That's going to really help you attract or reconcile with this person. But many of you guys are realizing that you had some sort of self-sabotaging behavior or something that you were holding on to from your past. Maybe you've been cheated on before, or a couple of times maybe you have a tendency to, you know, to attract players or people that don't want to commit or that don't offer what you do or bring to the table what you do, Virgo. So I do feel like this is a deep wound that's being healed. Virgo, this is your energy. This is something that really has turned you upside down, but you've gone within for answers. And look at that. As I knew there was this Virgo and Gemini energy coming through, not only because the Lovers is showing up here, but then we get the Virgo card and we get the Virgo Gemini card with the Magician. So Virgos, you guys have definitely gone within for some sort of enlightenment here. with the Magician, you guys are really tapping into your power of manifestation. And I love that. And what are you manifesting? The 10 of Pentacles, stability, longevity, marriage, a lot of money for some of you. And then with the Hierophant, for some of you, it is about a job. So it could be you or your person. Again, I get this energy of really burying your head in work. It could be both of you. Again, some of you guys, you maybe, you or your person needed to sort of focus on something about your career, about your health. But what I'm seeing is you're hitting the jackpot, Virgo. Whatever this difficulty is, you've learned a very powerful spiritual lesson and you're calling in the real deal. You've had a complete shift in your perspective. You can see what's out of balance, what needs to be healed, that your prayers are being answered, and you guys are stepping up and coming out as the King of Wands. Not only sexy, powerful, and attractive, but really being able to call in the life, the love, the partnership that you want. Okay, so many of you guys, this has been triggered by this current relationship, or this is the lesson that you're learning before you're calling this in, or after leaving this behind. Okay, it's going to be different for each and every one of you. Virgo, you may be dealing with a Scorpio. Remember, we had that Death card come out earlier, and this is also Aries energy. So the Tower in reverse tells me that your person might be resisting a little bit of this change, especially Virgo, if you've been in this sort of Five of Cups energy. You are making a powerful transformation. Just hold space for your person if you guys are currently in a relationship or you guys are in contact. Remember that, you can't do the work for anybody else. And sometimes as we're on this path of enlightenment, we can't always take everybody with us. And some we can. Some are going to be right there next to us and others may need a little bit more time. So you need to gauge that situation yourself. Your person sees you as the Devil in reverse. So they see you as, what I'm seeing is that I think they're seeing this relationship as one that brings them stability. And, Virgo, there might have been some sort of rejection here. Maybe your person misjudged you. I'm getting that some of you might be with like a bad boy or a bad girl, somebody who was maybe, drinking, maybe they were drugging, they were partying, maybe they were just kind of, quote unquote, a bad boy or a bad girl here, and they may have thought that you were a little bit too, virginal, that Virgo energy, a little bit too square. But what I'm seeing here is I feel like they're getting a complete change in perspective, especially if you guys have had some sort of separation, or maybe they're just learning to get to know you, Virgo, and they're seeing that there's this powerful attraction to you. And oftentimes Virgos, we are misjudged. We get that image of the virgin and being very organized and kind of controlling and kind of brooding. Sometimes we think about, we need to analyze and think about things before we take action. But I think your person is coming into this beautiful understanding of who you truly are, like really, truly what you're made of. And I think they're liking it. And in fact, I think it's a very welcome change. I think this person also sort of, in a good way, I know it doesn't sound that good, but feeds off of your energy. Okay. And I do see you there with a little bit of sadness and sorrow because of whatever may have happened. Again, you may have been judged incorrectly by this person. But what I'm seeing with the Tower, though, is actually, they might have been resisting this sort of relationship or evolution with you before, but what I'm seeing is now they're trying to sort of make amends. They're trying to sort of clean up. They're trying to sort of do damage control here, Virgo, because I think they realize they do not want to let you go. Some of you have heavy Capricorn in your chart, or you're dealing with a Capricorn. Because what I'm seeing, they're seeing you walking away from BS, from toxic habits, and I think they're a little bit worried that they're the toxicity here. Okay, so I feel like they're definitely going through a transformation. It may have made you sad because maybe you had to walk away from this person, or maybe you just had to speak your truth, or that they misjudged you, but they're seeing you as the Four of Pentacles, stability, long-term material, okay? Hubby, wifey energy, or whatever it is, just like, a partner in crime. So with the Six of Swords coming out in reverse, Virgo, I do see that this person may be coming back to you. Now, feel free to swap the energies. It could be that you're coming back to them, okay? Because I do feel like you guys, there is quite a difference between you guys. Somebody here might have had sort of trouble with the law in the past. Somebody here might have, maybe was involved with drinking and drugs or whatever it might be. But I feel like you guys are bridging that gap and you're actually seeing that you're quite good for each other. The Six of Swords in reverse tells me that you or this person are coming back around. I feel like there's a second chance here. Now, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like there was a big wake-up call here, and especially with this Tower in reverse. For you and your person, or you or your person. Okay, each situation is going to be different. But Virgo, you might have been, you might have been called to do things very differently with this person in order to show them your true colors, what you were truly made of, okay? And not that we have to always do that. I'm not saying that we have to work to show people who we truly are. But again, I do feel like this person may have misjudged you, misjudged your power, your strength, your passion, even your grit, okay? And what I'm seeing here is also for them, they realize that they have to change their behaviors, okay, in order to have a prosperous relationship with you. And I see that. I see them really taking a look at how good you are for them, and vice versa. Okay, that both of you have some shadows or some demons to tame, some shadows to work through. But I definitely see with this page, I want to keep saying this is the Page of Pentacles, but it's actually the Page of Cups. So I do see that there's a new beginning for those of you that want to reconcile. Okay, for some of you, again, you might be in a current situation where you've kind of hit a lull, but I see this beautiful transformation taking place. And I'm seeing with this Page of Emotions, really sort of having a beautiful heart-to-heart conversation about how much you mean to each other, or, that you guys are on the same page, that you guys want. What I'm seeing with the Lovers card and the Four of Pentacles energy here is about really being on the same page, working towards stability because of the love that you guys truly share, wanting to see where this goes. All right, so it's really nice energy here, Virgo. Oh, sorry, I started shuffling the wrong deck. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else comes through for my dear Virgos. Messages for Virgos, please. Yeah, lots of Capricorn energy there. I feel like, though, this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, it's like both of you guys are doing things differently. Now, if you guys have sort of been together for quite some time, you guys might feel like the relationship's a little bit in a rut. With that King of Wands energy, I'm really feeling like you guys are spicing things up. You're trying things new, whether that's in the bedroom or whether that's your day-to-day routines, just changing stuff up. Maybe even taking a trip, deciding to go away together. All right, so we get, look at that, we get the Six of Wands. So this is about really about paying attention to your point of attraction, what it is you're focusing on. I do feel like there's some sort of change, some sort of beautiful transformation taking place. And we saw that there with the Death card that popped out in the pre-shuffle. For some of you, it's about your sexual energy. It might have gotten a little bit stagnant. Again, you're trying new things, you're speaking your mind. Again, Virgos, we often get I'm trying to think of a different word to use. We often get pegged as sort of being sorry, I can't keep myself together here, because they're making a funny joke, a dirty joke for me here. But we often we have the reputation, the Virgo of being a virgin, but Virgos are quite, sexy, charismatic, sensual lovers, if we trust you, if the trust is there, and if you pass that test, right? All right, so the Six of Wands energy, believe and succeed. So again, there is success here. There's union if you want it. Some of you might be in separation from your person, but you guys both see each other as stable and as your person. So some of you guys are dealing with another Virgo, or this is your energy, or a Pisces, with the intuition card, but you guys do have a telepathic connection, and Spirit is asking you to trust your intuition. Some of you guys are really thinking about like taking up something new with your partner, or there's something that maybe you've kept hidden, it could be about a desire or a fantasy that you have, or it could just be about how you truly feel about a particular topic or subject, or where you want things to go. All right, so take it how it resonates, because I am picking up on a lot of different sort of storylines here. Look at that, more Pisces energy. Now, we are in Pisces season, so it could be why these cards are coming out, but you're definitely getting a completely different perspective. And again, I think your person, Virgo, may have misjudged you. I feel like they're not seeing, or they weren't seeing the strength of this relationship or what you were made of, okay, until whatever this is that has happened between you guys. And look at that, we get joy and stability, 11-11. For some of you guys, this is a very deep, committed relationship. It may even be a soulmate or a twin flame, divine counterpart, counterpart situation. Many of you guys, you may have been worried about expressing your fears of of commitment. Maybe you were worried that if if you talk to your partner about moving in together, about getting married, or about, not seeing other people, that you would be rejected. But I do see, Virgo, what I see is you guys really stepping up to the plate. And I think you're really going to shock this person. I think they're changing their mind about you, Virgo. And it may be because you were really holding something back. Maybe also you were holding on to something that you needed to release, like a past fear or past rejection. So when the solar plexus is coming out with an imbalance here, it can be blocked by our fear of failure or social pressure or, past rejections or humiliations here. So I definitely see that coming into play, but I also see you guys healing from that moving forward. And that's also either what's bringing you into reconciliation with this person, because I do see some of you guys, this person absolutely is coming back when you didn't think they would, or vice versa. But definitely something giving, something changing. And it's a result of you stepping into your power, Virgo. I love that, that King of Wands energy. It's yummy, it's sexy, it's powerful. Okay, it's also genderless, so it can be male or female. My guides are being funny today. All right, let's go ahead and see what else comes through for my dear Virgos. The dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. So many of you guys are healing this situation. I also feel like on both sides, there's some aha moments about really, truly who your person is. Some of you guys, you might have called it quits because you were too different, or maybe somebody was sort of was thought to be square, like maybe they were like, Virgo, you're a little too square for me. I've had this, maybe they've had like a thug life, or they've had, maybe they were a bad boy or bad girl or what have you. But they're finding out that's not true. Something you're doing or saying is really changing their perception of you, whatever that may have been. It's going to be different for all of us, right? And then we get the sword and the rose. So clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. I do feel like whatever you guys have been through, if there's a reconciliation or you guys are just sort of leveling up here in this relationship, this is something that's going to go the distance. This is something that's going to lead to long-term commitment, and you guys being on the same page. So we see healing heart, healing from heartbreak. There's that 5 of Cups. So something here really broke your heart, Virgo. All right, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Virgos, it could be you. It could be your person. It could be that you guys meet in a support group, okay, where you guys are, really, maybe you guys have both dealt with a similar thing. You might meet at like an AA or an NA or on a support group online or something like that. It does not have to be about drugs and alcohol, though. It could be that you've lost, maybe you guys have both experienced some sort of tremendous loss, okay? It's beautiful. I feel you guys healing together. But I feel like you guys are very different, but at the core and at the soul level, you're very similar. So the hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, that's the energy of your person. They're trying to rebuild, whether it's their life or they feel like they really screwed up here with you, Virgo. All right, persistent. They're working on it. I told you, your person, if you haven't heard from your person, it's because they're burying their head in work, or they're trying to strategize, trying to figure out how to fix this. There's this energy of stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. That's what I see this relationship going towards. It's a really, really awesome energy. I love how Spirit just tied that all together there. Okay, so trust yourself, Virgo. Have confidence. And yeah, there's a major healing taking place, major leveling up. And where there's been an argument, a disagreement, even a separation, for many of you guys, I see that you guys are recognizing, you're seeing things, you're moving through fears and illusions, seeing things for what they truly are. And if you guys are very different or have different pasts, you're seeing that you guys are really, truly very similar at the soul level. So we get let your friends help you. So leaning on your inner circle at this time is going to be very helpful. Yes, this is your soulmate. I could have told you that. Very telepathic connection, especially with our 1111 card. Retreat. So it's time to disconnect from the world. So it could be your energy. It could be their energy, but it could also be it could be you guys coming together, like really needing to spend some time together to hammer things out. All right. And, my guides are being kind of funny today. So if you just laughed at that, well, I know why. All right. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So yeah, I definitely feel this, Virgo. Absolutely. Okay. So I do feel like you will be getting some sort of apology, some sort of communication. I feel like it's going to be, I misjudged you, Virgo, you know, or I didn't see the situation for what it was, that type of conversation. How can we work this out? I feel like you're going to be very happy to hear from this person. I think you guys are very deeply connected. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else comes through. We get passion. So a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. All right, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. I feel like both of you guys are in turmoil if you're in separation. And you're going to wonder, why did this have to happen? Like, why did we go through this rough patch? Or, you know, why did we have this argument or this breakup? Because there was a lesson here. There was a spiritual lesson involved, Virgo. And we get, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. And Virgo, you've got a secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. I feel like you will get wind of that. You will hear that. Your friends might tell you. You know, it could be if you're not talking to this person, you know, you might see on one end that they're just working, that they're plugging away, that they're moving forward. Again, your person might work outdoors. They might be a builder. Okay, they might really work with their hands, Virgo, or it could be you, but that's not for all of you. But what I'm seeing here is that, you know, they might not be very good at expressing their emotions. And I feel like, Virgo, you're a little bit more in touch with your emotions. They're trying to hold it together. They're trying to bury themselves in work. In order to sort of avoid that emotional deep dive, right? Emotions are a necessary part of life, but they can, you know, but they can also make things they can make things messier. Okay. And so I do feel like you are going to have some sort of heart-to-heart conversation. They might be asking your friends, if you're single, you might be checking up on them. But I do see that this is leading to something very stable, secure, and permanent for most of you. Okay. So I hope you guys found clarity and guidance in these messages. I love you so much. Thank you for listening. Have a beautiful day. Take care.